Right, good morning and welcome back to Canberra and the Australian Capital Territory. This is the Australian War Memorial and we're gonna check this out today. So yeah, let's go find out what's going on in here. Right, so far it's all a bit confusing. There's no signs telling us where to go, but man, all their buildings are really nice, eh? Whoever designed all the buildings in Canberra, they did a mad job of it.
Great architects, yeah.
So then we go down over here where all these people are and then see what's going on from there. Well, here's a bloke.
He was someone?
Don't know who he is. Oh, it's Edward Weary Dunlop. There you go. Here's a bit of a bloke, eh? Check me out.
He wouldn't have really been that tall.
No, he's like 8 foot tall there. And there's a bloke
People
over
were
there.
shorter back then too, hey?
With his dog.
Oh, cute.
Right, so here's Simpson and his donkey. Yeah, it's a pretty cool statue, eh? Good job, donkey. Then we think we found the door. We found a door. Oh yeah, it says that's the right door.
Australian War Memorial.
Yay! Alright, so we're inside and yeah, wow, look at the roof there, eh? It's pretty cool. And oh, that's the gift shop. We'll probably give that a miss. Go and see what's around. So they got like a big split model of the building, and look, there's planes in there. There's planes in there.
A tank?
Oh, and on this side, there's more planes in here. There's biplanes in there. Oh, there's a jet there. Oh, I wonder, looks like it could be an F-111, which we've seen at Caloundra.
Yes, we have.
Go to Caloundra Airport Museum, and they've got an F-111 there, and you can like climb all over it. It's mad.
Yeah, except during COVID, but COVID's over, so. There's a lot of people that have died in there.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go and find the planes. Right, so we're going up now to see the First World War gallery. Somewhere up here. Wow.
So
this is like a
what they
landing
landed in.
boat, yeah, from World War One at Gallipoli. And like, have a look at this. She's got a few holes. Oh man, that would have been pretty grim
scary,
being in that.
Jesus.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, here's some like international costumes. What do you call it? They're not costumes, I guess, but they're not armor either. They're just uniforms. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at this sick little gun. Oh wow. Yeah, it's pretty full on in here. The big cannon. That's artillery. Yeah. Some cool paintings. Wow. Wow. So this is like a big thing of the Lone Pine battle. Because yeah, at Gallipoli there was like the Lone Pine. There'll be a photo of it somewhere. It's not here though. And then they got all the seeds from that tree.
Pine, yeah.
And that's why all the lone pines you see around, they all come from the seeds of the one tree from Gallipoli. Yeah. Well, so this is a 47-inch naval gun. You can see it in the photo there, it's all blown apart at the end. And this is the same one. Yeah. So here's an old gun. There's one like this in the park at Bundaberg, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. And there's an old horse carriage here. Oh wow, there's... Wow. Old like tombstones they'd made, eh?
Over 42 days, they lost 23,000 men in 12 years.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I never heard of Posy ears before, eh? You always hear about Gallipoli.
Yeah.
So, heaps of guns and stuff, some armour. That's pretty medieval looking for World War One, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. A heavy machine gun. I forget what that's called.
Yeah, that one's interesting.
If you played enough Call of Duty, you'll know all the names. They're all familiar from Call of Duty. But I haven't played it for that long. Yeah. Wow. Oh, and here's gas masks. That's creepy.
Wow, they're scary. Yeah.
Yeah, check out this one down here. It's for a dog.
Or a horse?
It's too small for a horse. Yeah. There's a little homemade violin in there.
Oh.
An accordion.
Oh.
Yeah, well. This is heaps better than the museum.
Yeah.
They got so much like cool original stuff.
This is, those things as well.
Yeah, there's so many of these cool little models getting around. There's another one up there. I like this one though. Oh well. Here's like an old army truck from World War One, eh? Yeah, it's got like solid rubber tires.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Thing's a bit of a beast. Yeah. And here's like a
Submarine?
torpedo.
What's it at? Yeah.
And a big model of a boat. That's a really cool big model actually. And the lighting's not great. It's hard to see stuff through the case in the video, but you gotta come here yourself, I guess.
It's really, really well done.
Yeah, so this bit here's like about Lawrence of Arabia, and it says that thing like holding a scarf on was one of his ones, from what I can tell. So yeah, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. This one's pretty cool, eh? Yeah. Yeah, wow. So the World War One section's been really cool.
It's very
And
impressive,
you start off like at the start of the war, and then it goes through all the battles over the years, and then you come out here, and this is all like the years they won the war, and then a bit over there, that's all about like going home and dealing with
The aftermath.
yeah, all the ghosts of the war in your head. And yeah, it's been really cool. The World War II stuff should be good. I'm looking forward to World War II stuff. It's a bit more interesting, I think. Right. So this is the Second World War. I think, is this the start? Yeah. The war is declared, 1939.
They have kept the door of negotiations open. They have given no cause for aggression. But in the result, their efforts have failed. And we are...
Yeah, wow. This little tank, eh? It's only tiny. It's like no bigger than like a little car Hyundai gets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, wow. I wonder if it's a Volkswagen. It's a Kubelwagen. Is that how you'd say it? Kubelwagen. Yeah.
Volkswagen.
Yeah, so it is a Volkswagen. Oh, now that you can read that. There you go. Yeah. So it's got the little flat 4 air cooled under there. Yeah. So it's an old Chevy that the Australians used. Yeah. And it had anti-aircraft gun on the back of it. So this is a Charlie float from HMAS Sydney, and it was like sunk off of the coast of Western Australia near Carnarvon, and that's all they ever found of it. So I don't know, I got a feeling that they might have found the Sydney in the last like decade or so. I'm not sure, I'd have to check, but that's all they found at the time when it was sunk, and it copped a beating, eh?
Yeah.
So now we're moving into like the attack on Pearl Harbor bit and stuff like that. Look at this old radial engine, eh? Yeah. So now there's like heaps of Japanese stuff. Oh wow, look, that's an old flag. So now we're getting into like Kokoda Trail stuff. Wow. Says a Spitfire, eh? Is it a real plane? It kind of looks like it might be, eh? Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. So from what I can tell, yeah, she's a actual Spitfire, eh? It all looks pretty well used, eh? Yeah. And this bit's all about bouncing bombs. They used them to blow up the dams, and they were like invented by Barnes Wallis. I know a whole story about the bouncing bombs, but they'd come in and then they'd fly over the dam and drop it, and the idea was that it'd bounce and hit the dam wall, and then it had backspin on it, so it'd like sink down and pull itself down right along the dam wall, and then explode and blow the dam up.
How clever.
And they blew up all these dams in Germany. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I love the Bounce and Bomb story. There's some mad documentaries on YouTube that are worth watching.
Covering on the other regions of this, between your legs.
Someone made a kangaroo.
Attaching it to yourself by a cord around the middle.
Yeah, wow. Oh, it's really full on, eh? Every now and then the speakers just like make gunshots or planes flying over and like, yeah. Yeah, it's mad. Well, not much. Wow. Oh wow.
That's scary.
Yeah. No food for them. Yeah, wow. Yeah. It's all pretty full on, eh? Right, now we're coming into like the Holocaust section. So this bit's going to be pretty sad. So the Holocaust section isn't very big, and they don't have like all the really full on, like there's some really disturbing photos come out of like the concentration camps and things, and they've tried to keep that a bit
Toned it down a bit,
mellow. Yeah. this bit's about the kamikaze.
You've only 8 inch gun going, so you say hello to something around. Then you hear the 40 flash, smaller guns, not such a range. Then you hear the pom-poms. Then you hear the both.
Yeah.
That's the last thing. Then you brace yourself because you know you're about to get put.
Oh, it's wonderful.
You've gone through that bar.
Oh, and up here, that's a V1. One of Hitler's wonder weapons. And then they built like the V2s, like actual rockets. Warner von Braun built them. And then when the Americans captured him, he started NASA and then sent man to the moon. But he built them as well. That's what they used to like bomb England with.
Those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the V1's cool. I wonder if it's a captured V1 or if it's just a replica. It's pretty full on, like all the tail surf. So it's got like the control horn for the tail surface and stuff. Like, if it's not real, someone's done a mad job recreating it. It's got like all the little holes where they would have filled it up with petrol or whatever they used. Yeah. And there's this little car here. It's like got railway wheels on it. And there's a platypus on it. Hey. Yeah, wow. So the thing over here, it says this is an actual V1 and not a replica. Yeah, wow. Oh, that's really cool, eh? I had no idea there was one. So in this bit's about victory over Japan and how they nuked them.
Right through all the bit and all the horrors, and they bang it, they run the thing through into a small bag of rice style. And I really worry about that 45 years, every day I put up my name. Real
Wow.
friend.
These are prisoners of war from North Borneo,
6 months
and
ago,
it says
his son contacted
only
me.
6 survived.
And
Wow.
his son,
It's pretty grim.
I'm venturing out into a brutal jungle, like,
Yeah, doing the
what a grim
run.
choice, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. That made me really sad.
Yeah.
The bit with all the photos and the guy
Yeah.
talking about Barry and all his
photos
friends,
and-
and I had to go. Couldn't stay in there. So anyway, guess what's down this hallway now? The war in Afghanistan. That's like the war on terror.
Yeah.
They were looking for Bin Laden. Right, well we made it back to the other front door and you get this mad view down of Parliament House.
Big roundabout.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
It's pretty cool.
So we'll go back. There's still more to see in here. I'll go up the middle past this pool thing and see what else is going on. Yeah, well. So this is like the Roll of Honour up here. There's all the names of all the people. I don't know if it's all the people who died or just all the people who fought, but either way, it's one of them. There's a lot of names up there. It's like that whole wall and this whole wall. And then they got this like memorial pool with the fire going. Yeah, well, give you an idea of how many names are there. Yeah. And then all down the other side as well. Wow, this dude's pretty big. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we go in and see the bit up the middle that we missed because we did World War One was that side, World War Two was this side, and then there's a bit in the middle. See what's up there. I don't know, there was heaps of planes in that model at the start, but we haven't seen many planes, just the one. Yeah, wow, so in this middle bit is like huge big stained glass windows with like soldiers and nurses and wow. Look, check out the roof even.
Acoustics in here are crazy.
Yeah.
And you can't get the scale of this thing from the video, hey? It's so
No, I
huge.
don't think so. So I don't know. Yeah, this is the tomb of the unknown soldier then, hey? That's what it says on there. Yeah, wow. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty full on. Alright, so this bit's called the Hall of Valor. And this is all the smaller wars, I guess. You've got the big World War II, big World War One, and then the Boer War. That's like the first war that we really fought in as a country. And I guess it'll go through all the conflicts we've been involved in. Yeah. Well, this guy's got my last name, and he won a Victoria Cross. Yeah? I don't think he's related to me though. I don't know of anyone who. I guess there's probably someone back in my family who fought in World War One.
It's hard to say,
But-
isn't it?
Not that I know of. I'll have to ask around. Right. So now we're in like the Cold War bit. That last bit, it was all Victoria's Cross winners, if I didn't explain that. And this bit's got like Korean War and all the wars associated with the Cold War, I guess. Yeah, I know. I looked after people because I work in aged care. So I did look after a lot of people who'd fought in the Korean War as well. And a lot of World War II people as well when I first started, but there's not many of them left now, so yeah. Oh well, so here's an old Russian yak, I think it is. Part of it. Seeing here's a Iroquois helicopter from the Vietnam War. And the lady said they do a light and sound thing here. But all the lights and sounds, especially some of the sounds, are really starting to get at me. It's
We're not here at the right time for that anyway.
I'm gonna start having flashbacks soon.
That's right, we don't need the
sad.
light and sunshine.
Oh, yeah, wow. I really didn't expect it to make me so sad.
It's worth coming though, it's, you know, they've done a good job.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's awesome. Wow,
Wow, this helicopter's huge, isn't it?
yeah. They've got one in Peary at the RSL, hey? Wow.
Massive.
So it says this helicopter, it was one of the first ones brought to Vietnam and flew 489 operational sorties in 27 months. So it's got like
What sorties?
heaps of history, like missions. Yeah, well. Yeah, so this bit's all about like the protests against the Vietnam War.
The commitment of Australian troops to Vietnam in 1965 was widely supported by most Australians. Early protests
They've got like the armored troop carrier M113A1, and you can see all in there. Right, so we've seen all the Cold War era wars now. We're just going to wait around for the light and sound show. And I guess it's only a couple of minutes to go, so we might as well see it.
On standby. We'll have a light fire team from the US 135th Air Mobile, call sign Gunslinger. They'll stay in the area until the insertion is complete.
Roger. Commencing approach from the east. We are inbound.
They've even got big fans so you feel it. Yeah, wow, that was pretty cool.
When they lift off, where you were, the operation started.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, well, that was pretty cool. Sort of give you a feeling of what it's like to get like dropped off by the helicopter. Yeah. Yeah.
Hence, not fun.
Yeah, no. Once it goes and then it goes quiet and you're just in the jungle by yourself, like you'd be like, oh, wow,
It gets worse.
it's full on. Right, so then yeah, they got like a little bit of art gallery bit. And then I don't think there's much. Whatever's out in this bit here. The critical witness bit. Okay, official war artists. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, that was it. That's the whole bit. And I think that's it. So we'll go and have a quick look outside. And then have some lunch. And then I think we can walk up to the lookout. Yeah. So we'll see you outside now, I think. Alright, so we made it outside. And yeah, well, that's an experience, hey?
Isn't it? Yeah.
That's worth coming and checking out. I don't know, on that model we saw at the start, there was definitely airplanes, and there was an F-111 and that biplane, but we didn't see none of that. I don't know if they're hiding the planes from us or if there's just not any planes or what, but we didn't see them anyway. So we're going to
Really
go
good experience though.
have lunch and
To look at.
yeah, go up the lookout. Alright, so up behind the War Memorial, there's the track that goes up to the top of Mount Ainslie up here. We're not going to go up there anyway. We were just hoping we could get somewhere where you'd get a view back across towards Parliament House and stuff, but it's not looking like you will till you get to the top. So we might just get to the top of this bit and then go back, because I've already been on my feet too long today. Whew. Right, so over there, there's Parliament House there, behind them two cranes. And yeah, that's probably it, because there's still a long way to go. We might
Doesn't look
just
like it's that much further.
drive up there tomorrow. Oh well, we'll check the map and then we'll find out. But I think that's about it. Right, so we went just a little bit further, and it was probably worth it.
Yeah. This is pretty cool.
Down over there, that's that big sculpture thing out the front of the museum we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
And you can see all the mountains
there.
up the back. And then Parliament House over here. And old Parliament House is that white building in front of it there. And then over here, in between the trees, that's the Treasury. And yeah, I don't know what the rest of it is. There's something over there, some big tower thing. And yeah, that's about all you can see from me. And the War Memorial's just down in front of us there. That's the roof of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. That dome thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Whew. Tomorrow we're gonna go over there and see Parliament House, because we think all the politicians will be at work. So we might get to go and like sit in and see what they say. But yeah, that's probably it for today then. Go
Probably don't want to see our Aldi shopping.
back
so
to Aldi
that's probably it.
and then back to
Gundaroo.
Gundaroo. And we'll get up in the morning and come back and go see Parliament House and the Mint, because we want to see the Mint as well, but we might do that the next day.
Yeah,
We'll see how we go for time. So see them. So before we go, we come back down, do a circle to get a photo of the front of the War Memorial. And here's some tanks and stuff we missed. So there's a Bushmaster. We sent a bunch of them to Ukraine, and everyone's spewing. And the Russians captured one actually.
Yeah.
And a light armored vehicle, and there's a tank, I don't know what tank. And this is a railway gun that they captured. It was like a big naval gun they set up on a train carriage. And some Australian guy, well, he was the leader of them. He captured it anyway. I read about it when we were in there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I don't know what else they got in the garden over here, but we'll have a quick look while we're here. What's the gun? Oh, the tank, a Centurion. Yeah, it's a beast.
Yeah.